Fountain's going to bring in an All-American kicker and have been working with him since day one. Is he the next Rodrigo Blankenship? Who knows? Fountain has done a really good job developing so many guys in special teams. Give it some time, Razorback fans. Be patient. It's hard during COVID, especially with special teams, because these are your guys who are usually backups, and those backups may have to start because of COVID. You just have to give it time during the season. Obviously, though, the missed 2 extra points cost us. 1 was low, got blocked, and 1 hit the post. And if we got those, hypothetically, it was a tie game going to overtime. So, I mean, I guess everything is a different world, but many things in this game could have gone different ways, too.
Now, for the grades of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Give the offense an A-. For KJ Jefferson to start getting those reps midweek and then put on the absolute clinic he did. Very impressive. For him to have that connection with Burks, and Burks have 200-plus yards with 10 catches. Really impressive stuff from both of those guys. And also Smith. I liked what I saw from all these guys. Nothing to complain about there. Defense, though, I'm going to give it D-. Maybe being a little too reasonable there. I just think the defensive performance was absolutely horrible, what we saw, especially within the fourth quarter. You let up 50 points and 600 yards. Sure, Mizzou may be a good football team. I mean, they're likely to have a 6 or 7 win season. That's really impressive. We lost to a pretty good football team in Mizzou, and we gave up a ton of yards to them. Roundtree has been there forever. He's gotten the better of the Hogs, and he did it this game too. Has to improve, though, if we want to start winning games in this battle line rivalry. Special teams, I'm going to give an F. Special teams, we should be getting point after attempts. We should be getting extra points. We should be getting, and I know this is your thing, but you know what I mean. We should be getting those points. Those are warranted, and for us to not have those hurts us a ton. Overall, though, I'm going to give this grade a C. I liked what I saw from the offense to balance out the defensive performance. If we close off the game, I'd give it like a B or something, but when you lose in this bad of a fashion and lose a game like Brent Bolema, that's a tough one right there. But this week's schedule, obviously Monday, Mizzou recap. Tuesday, got a recap of the Lipscomb and UT Arlington game. And whoever we play, I'll preview that matchup. Tulsa, the game has been postponed, though. We were scheduled to travel to Tulsa on Tuesday. However, that game has been postponed due to COVID-19 issues within the Tulsa program. Not sure what's going on there, but I would expect Eric Musselman in the Arkansas Razorbacks to find an opponent. But I just want to throw this out there, and I'll talk about it later. The women's basketball team had a big win over number 4 ranked Baylor. Baylor was the defending national champion, is an elite basketball school. That is a program-defying win for Mike Neighbors, Chelsea Dungy, all of those Razorbacks. I'll talk about that in the basketball episode in a couple weeks, though, for sure. Those ladies are tearing it up in the SEC basketball world right now, even without conference play, and I would expect them to perform even better later. Wednesday, though, Alabama football preview, and then may do a little bit of basketball Thursday, Friday. We'll see. But you can follow on my Twitter at AllHogSportsPod. I'll let you know there. But that is all for today's episode. If you like what you're hearing, you can check me out on my website, allhogsports.com. And as always, woo pig!
That's all for today's episode of All Hog Sports with Sam Stimpson. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode covering all Arkansas Razorback sports. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on social media too. On Twitter and Instagram at All Hog Sports Pod. Like on Facebook at All Hog Sports and Arkansas Razorbacks Podcast. And on YouTube at that same name. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Go Hogs!